Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dr. Andrew Kim MD, and today's video is on the 75 Hard Day 7 update. That's right, I've made it through 7 days or 1 week of the 75 Hard program. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this, check out my previous video, which gives a brief synopsis or explanation about the 75 Hard program that was created by Andy Frisella. Basically, as a brief recap, it's a transformative mental toughness program. So it's not just a fitness program, it's meant to be a transformative mental toughness program where for 75 consecutive days, 75 days in a row, you have to basically work out twice a day for 45 minutes each at least. One of those workouts has to be outdoors, all right? You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to basically have a healthy eating plan, no cheat meals, no alcohol. You have to take a progress photo each day, and you have to read 10 pages minimum of some type of self-development or self-help book. And if you can't perform these tasks on a certain day, you have to reset back to day one, because the whole point is to get through 75 days straight to basically increase your mental toughness and just kind of develop that kind of mental fortitude, kind of resilience and grittiness to kind of overcome challenges. So look, before I got started, my statistics were being 6'1", 235 pounds, BMI or body mass index of 31.0. After 7 days of sticking with this so far, 229.5 pounds, so 229.5, and a BMI of 30.3. So look, some notable progress so far, and I'm kind of not just about the number, but I'm happy that I'm feeling better as well. Even just those few pounds off has made a big difference in my day-to-day life. Now, what has been my regimen? And then I'll go over some of the challenges and unexpected consequences and some of the benefits as well. For me, my regimen when it's come to eating has been pretty simple so far. And I'll kind of fine tune it as I go along. But initially, my plan has been not to eat fast food, to cut out junk food, my late night snacking where I stuff myself with chips and sweets and cookies, to cut out sodas, artificial sweeteners, a lot of the energy drinks that I'm addicted to, and just, not some specific diet, but just eat healthier and eat cleaner. And my wife has been basically, a savior when it comes to that, with helping me with meals and meal prep. Just, eating a lot more chicken, a lot more veggies, fruits, just healthier, cleaner eating, basically. Nothing crazy, no fad diet, just very straightforward, just keeping it simple. And it's already made a big difference, in my opinion. When it comes to my exercise, look, I'm so out of shape. I could probably count on one hand how many times I worked out during this entire crisis or pandemic. So for me, right now, it's primarily been jogging, and I mean jogging, not even barely any running. So I try to mix some intervals, but doing some jogging or running outdoors, and starting off with some, weightlifting or resistance training. Now, as I go along, I want to really kind of phase in and probably do, some formal programs like Couch to 5K, maybe go back to doing some Orange Theory Fitness, which has worked for me in the past. So we'll see. But so far, that's been working out well. When it comes to my reading, the 10 pages a day, I decided to read this. There was a copy of this laying around the house, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. It's a previous, New York Times bestseller by Mark Manson. And look, I'm surprised because, I thought this was a very gimmicky title just to grab your attention and, basically be sensational by using the F word a lot in the book. But underneath all those F words and those F bombs, pretty spot on and insightful book. And I can't wait to actually finish the rest. Now, what have been, some of the challenges and unintended consequences? So I'll go through a couple. Number one is just resisting the temptation to eat crappy, because I love bad food, like most of you out there. I love bad food. I love my chips. I love my ice cream. I love my chocolate. I have a huge sweet tooth. I love my energy drinks. Ugh. It's been tough, but I feel better, and it motivates me to eat better because I can physically just feel the difference so far. But it has been challenging. Watching my kid and my nieces today eating ice cream. I love ice cream. I was just kind of staring at them. They kept asking me, "Why don't you want some?" I hope I don't go out on more ice cream trips with them. When it comes other things that were kind of challenging, time management. It should be obvious when you look at the list of things with our busy lives to fit in, 2 workouts, to fit in some reading time, sipping on water all day. You have to kind of plan out your day. I kind of took it for granted. But you know what? I think this is kind of just a built-in part of this, of helping you look at your priorities and making you realize, like, I just can't do everything. And I have to make some choices of what I need to prioritize and cut out the things that just don't make the list. So I think this is going to be a challenge moving forward, is how to prioritize my time, because there's only so much per day. Other kind of unintended consequences have been things like caffeine withdrawal. For the first 2 days, I had massive caffeine withdrawal. I mean, I've been drinking black coffee, but I used to drink like 3-4 energy drinks a day and a handful of Diet Cokes a day. So to go from that to maybe, 3 cups of coffee, 4 cups of coffee a day, first couple days, I was not fun to be around. Massive headaches, irritable, edgy, fatigued, but kind of got past that, acute caffeine withdrawal point at this point, thankfully. But that was kind of an unintended consequence. The other one, just peeing a lot. I mean, I feel like my 4-year-old, where, I'm kind of doing a task, I don't need to go pee, and then suddenly I'm like, I got to bolt for the bathroom. Just drinking this much water, just I realized just peeing constantly. Too much information, but I'm just telling you the truth because I just want to be transparent about this whole thing. What have been some of the benefits? So some of the benefits so far, look, number one, I feel a little lighter on my feet. Obviously, I've lost a little bit of weight, but I'm not obsessing about the number per se, about the pounds, but I feel more energetic. I don't have those caffeine crashes, those sugar and carb crashes throughout the day. Because, I'm eating healthier, I'm eating cleaner, I'm not over-caffeinating myself, so my energy level has been steadier. I think because I've just been more active, working out twice a day, my energy levels are higher. I can keep up with my kid a little bit better. Other benefits have been, look, in my head, I was like, how do I come home after a long day of work? How do I fit in multiple workouts? And how do I spend time with my son? I love my son to death. I want to spend time with him, playing imaginary games, running around together. I was worried, it's going to cut out on my father-son time, but look, we found ways to kind of incorporate it. He's been riding on his scooter, which he usually doesn't do much, but he's been loving it, riding his scooter, and I'm trying my best to literally jog and keep up with him. So we've gone on jogs together. We've found ways to spend time and do things that we weren't doing before, to kind of with physical activities. So it's kind of been an unintended benefit. And the final one has been reading. I read medical journals. I read research articles for psychiatry. I read pharmaceutical inserts for prescribing medication. I read garbage, news clips from Twitter, but just reading a book, I haven't done that in a long time. So it's just been refreshing, finding quiet time. So not even just the reading itself, but the act of taking quiet time for myself to carve out part of my day. Like I've said in my self-care videos, I don't follow my own advice, but to carve out your own time to just read and just kind of be with yourself and be with your own thoughts, it's been nice. So, look, those have been, some of the challenges, some of the benefits I've seen so far in 1 week. I'm even more motivated than before, as challenging as it is. I want to, and I'm going to complete these 75 days of the 75 hard challenge. This has been my day 7 update. Please follow me here. Like this video, share it, subscribe on YouTube. Also follow me on Instagram at AndrewKimMD, and follow my progress. I'll try to post other types of updates, things that I'm eating, just other challenges or hiccups that I'm running into. So follow me there, and please, if you're interested in the book I mentioned, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by Mark Manson, see the affiliate link below. So yes, it is an affiliate link. Support my channel by using that link if you are going to purchase this book to help us out. And later on, when I'm done reading it, I think I'm actually going to do a book review. I'm sure people have done this already, but I'll give you my thoughts as a psychiatrist on what I found interesting, what I agreed with and didn't agree with this book. So look, thanks for checking in. Like I said, I'm going to do weekly updates at the end of each week. Hopefully I have good news and let you know that I made it through that week. So follow along. I hope everybody, is doing well. Be happy, be safe, be well, everybody. Dr. Andrew Kim, signing off.